Hi, good evening, everyone. I hope your day went well and the likes. So, quick one for those that always complain, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. If you look at the microphone, like you can see like a slash. You see a slash on my own microphone. Looking at my microphone right now, I'm talking, and it will display something that this person is actually saying something. But once I mute my microphone like this, just look at the icon. You can see it changed to blue. That is, I've muted myself. So that is just a basic understanding, you knowing that if not just for this class, maybe any other class in future, you'll be able to know that this is how these things work, this is how that works. You get that? So just hold that as your left hand and understand that. So once I mute myself, you should know when I'm talking and when I'm not talking. So welcome to tonight's class. So yesterday I've talked something about the forex and crypto markets, but I will start all over again, right? Um, if anyone is sending requests at this time, this 9 p.m., that I've been adding everyone since morning, I think Sabii has dropped the link since morning for everyone to join up, and I'll be accepting till now. People are still sending requests. I can't leave the class and start accepting again, right? So I'll just proceed. So we want to look into this is introduction to forex and crypto markets. Let me just open the general chat in case there's anything going on so that I will be is it true my voice is very low? Quick one, something about voice being low. You have to change your mic, your speaker from you have to change your speaker to loudspeaker. There is a settings at your top left corner. There's two like three dots, like a three dots like this. You can change it to loudspeaker. Change it to loudspeaker, not the normal call speaker. Why do I even explain this thing? Make sure you put it on loudspeaker. My voice should be loud. I'm spectating with my other device. If I on the speaker now, you will hear my reverb, like you hear the echo. This is it now. You can hear my this thing from my phone. So let's just proceed. So introduction to forex and crypto markets is about you understanding the basics of the financial markets. Okay, it's about you understanding the basics of the financial markets. Okay, so now this particular topic, most people usually think is for maybe newbies, is for maybe newcomers, but reverse is the case. It's not always like that. I was teaching someone today, and it was so full that just brushed me up some things, just brushed me up some things. And when I was explaining some things to him, I started bringing some basic things that is affecting his even his advanced knowledge. This guy did not understand these little things, and I was surprised that these things are basic. These things are was basic understanding, but because we are your energy is always charged up, the advanced parts. And like I said in last class, I said this is like a foundation. Regardless, either you are a newbie, you are advanced trader, always urge yourself to go into the basic. And like I said, I don't even remember how many times I've joined a basic class, right? I've joined basic class many times. Now, you understand Forex. What is Forex trading? Okay? We all can Google it. It's good. But Forex simply means foreign exchange. Forex simply means foreign exchange, which is the global market for trading currencies. Is the global market for trading currencies. We have normal markets. When I'm talking about normal markets, where you buy your groceries, maybe where you buy your rice, your oil, your or markets where you buy your clothes, where you buy your shoes and the likes, right? So all these markets they involves shelters and food. Do you understand? But when it comes to the forest markets, what are they trading there? What are the products? So I can say the products are currencies, nations' currencies. Are you with me now? Let me ensure I'm recording. Nations' currencies, like the USD, like the NGN, which is Nigerian. We have the GBP, USD. You have the GBP. We have the JPY, that is the Japanese yen. We have the NZD. Is that Netherlands or what is that? NZD. Yeah, I think I just escaped my mind. And the likes. We have AUD. We have JPY and the likes. All these currency pairs are traded in the forex market. So the exchange, that is, there is a buyer, there is a seller. So there is a bid, there is a ask. How much I'm willing to pay and how much I'm willing to buy this particular currency. Are you with me now? We are still going to get to all those little basic understandings. Okay. Now, and it's actually the largest financial market with a daily volume of over $7 trillion. When we are talking about daily volume, it means the inflow. It means the inflow and outflow, money that's going in and going out of the financial market. Um, I'm hearing you can't see. I can't see. The complaint is compiling. Should be seeing my screen. The inflow and outflow is about $7 trillion. So tell me, how much is $50,000 profit out of this current inflow? Is it true you can't hear me again? My mic is not muted now. Guys, is it true you can't hear me? Please let me know before I proceed. Yeah, no, this may happen, sure, but let's proceed. Okay, with a daily volume of over $7 trillion, with over $7 trillion. So now we have key participants in the forex markets. Key participants in the forex markets. When we are talking about participants, it means those that are involved. Those that are involved, who are those that are active in this market? Number one, we have the banks and financial institution. We have the banks and the financial institution. When we are talking about banks, we have the commercial bank. We have the, what is it called? We have the commercial bank. We have the microfinance. Any kind of banks that they are all trading in the forex markets, right? In as much that banks trade international currencies, not just any banks, right? Not just any banks. So the likes of what is it called? Because all these things is just for you to understand who you are dealing with. Okay, those who you are dealing with. So if you have just some banks that deals with maybe just a community, maybe just there's a type of banking we call unit banking. So yeah, I'm a banking student, so those kind of things will come to my head. So we have unit banking. So those ones now might not work international transaction. They may not relate. So those ones might not participate. So not like all the banks will be participating in the forex market. Are you with me now? In as much your bank can take money from you and help you exchange it in another currency, so they are participating in the forex market. Or a bank that takes fund and trade in the forex market to generate profits. Are you with me now? They are participating in the forex market. And when they are participating in the forex market, they trade high volumes. Are you with me now? They trade high liquidity. Liquidity is not an advanced word or advanced concept. Because I could remember one class like that, a student was like, why am I using the word liquidity in basic class? I was like, is it an advanced word? Liquidity simply means money now. And I'm talking about those participants you are going to meet in the forex markets, those you are dealing with, and they trade high money. And the word simple means money, liquidity. And financial institutions, when we are talking about financial institutions, it means financial institutions, we can talk about those regulators, the likes of the apex bank of a particular country. When we are talking about apex bank, I'm talking about CBN, for example, in Nigeria. No CBN regulates banks in Nigeria. Okay, CBN regulates banks in Nigeria, and then we have other banks in another countries. We have government regulatory authorities that guides the banks and the likes. Are you with me now? So, but for Nigeria that I know, as far as I'm concerned, we have CBN. Okay. Now we have retail traders. When we are talking about retail traders, who are the retail traders? You and I. We are the retail traders. Okay. I'm retail trader. You are retail traders. So just know yourself in this position. Out of these five participants in the forex market, you are also a participant. So you are a retail trader. And then we have central banks, like I've said earlier. We have central banks. We have hedge funds and investment firms. It means these companies takes money from investors. Okay, they takes money from investors and invest it in the capital markets. They invest it in the forex markets to generate shares, to generate dividend. I mean, not shares, to generate dividend for them, to generate interest for them. Okay, hedge funds and investment firms, and then we have brokers. These brokers works hand in hand with retail traders. For example, now in the capital markets, I don't know if you know what we call capital markets, but capital market is a market where we trade long-term financial assets. Okay, is the market where we trade long-term financial assets. Okay, so in this financial market, we have such as I think stock is there also, right? Yes, stock in the financial market, in the capital market. But investors cannot go to the capital market to go and trade. They need the hands of intermediary like brokers to access the capital market. Same thing for the forex market. You need brokers. The forex market is not like a shop that you can just go and you want to buy this social thing, you want to buy this thing. So before I go into, I hope you guys are clear with these five participants. So before I quickly dive into cryptocurrency, let me quickly accept other people within 2 minutes. Let me just clear them. Sorry for that, so that they can also join. But one way or the other, people will always find faults. Sure. Let me just add them. Some people are still complaining they can't hear me. Let me just accept other people. For those just joining, I'm not saying anything yet. So people are still sharing the link. Outsiders are joining, but they won't be able to enter. That's it. Stop stressing yourself. Can anyone hear me? Okay, I think I can hear myself. Okay, now let's proceed to cryptocurrency. Hello, can you hear me? I'm getting disconnected. So let's proceed. So when we are talking about cryptocurrency trading, it involves buying and selling of digital Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others. Wait, I think my voice is breaking. I can hear you from my phone here. Is my voice breaking? Okay, let's just continue. When we are talking about cryptocurrency trading, it involves buying and selling. It involves buying and selling of digital assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others. Okay, cryptocurrencies involve buying and selling. When we are talking about digital assets, it means what you can see, what you can't see, and what you can't feel. That is what a digital asset actually means. That's what digital assets means. Are you with me now? So when we are talking about digital assets in the cryptocurrency, it means assets such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, we have Solana, we have Doge. These are digital assets that we trade in the crypto market. Are you with me now? So that is about cryptocurrency. Okay, there are still things we are going to look into concerning cryptocurrency and concerning forex. Now, let's look at the participants. Who are the participants in the forex market? Yesterday, I was able to explain the miners, but I will explain it again. When we are talking about miners, first, miners are machines, okay, but there are people behind these machines that are controlling them. Are you with me now? So miners is like what confirms transaction. In banks now, what there are rooms that confirms your transaction. You make a transfer now, right now, even though with the likes of fintech has made everything very fast with your transfer, but there are still some agencies that confirms transaction. There's something that confirms your transaction as you make transactions. Are you with me now? Same thing when it comes to the crypto market. So miners confirms transaction. They confirms transaction by using what we call block, like joining two blocks together. Are you with me now? So that is why it's called blockchain. Okay, so it's a block that is used to confirm this transaction, joining two blocks together to confirm transactions. So these miners, the more they mine, they perform transaction, they will earn profits, like they will earn interest, and this interest is now sent to the wallets of the owners of the miners. But this mining, it involves a lot of process, like it involves a lot of electricity for the machines. Like I said this yesterday, that in like around 2011, 2013, I think 2013 or 2014, it's quite easy to mine because light is not that expensive compared to now that light is quite expensive. So to mine right now will actually be very difficult. Okay, that's why there's no much miners like that, like before. Are you with me now? So now we have retail traders. I've explained what retail traders mean. Even in the crypto market, you are also a retail trader, right? So it's like an hierarchy. So just know that retail traders are the lowest. Are you with me now? We are the low, like the hierarchy in the crypto market, in the forex market, the hierarchy, like retail traders are the lowest. Are you with me now? Retail traders they are at the lowest level. So that's why you should know that they can trample on you, they can do anything. that anything can happen. So the banks, they have more authority than you. Okay, they have power to move the market. Are you with me now? So we have institutional investors. Not that banks don't trade in the crypto market. Okay, we have institutional investors. What do I mean by institutional investors? It means investors that are willing to invest their money, risk their money. Let's say, for example, now what is flowing the market, what is actually flowing the market is actually money. Without money, this market cannot move. Are you with me now? Without money, this market cannot move, and that money is referred to as liquidity. So if you don't understand all these basic things, and the funniest thing is that if you find yourself in advance and some things will look strange when you start saying some terminologies, you'll be like, what is the meaning of this ones? Okay, so you have to understand some basic things. Okay, we have institutional investors. You must know who you are dealing with. Okay, now the one who I usually love using as an example is Elon Musk and his coin such as Doge. If Elon Musk said Tesla is buying, let's say he's buying Doge now, or just make a tweet that we are buying Doge as so this, let's say we are buying Doge by 12 a.m. tonight. What do you think will happen to Doge? Everybody will start placing their money on Doge. They'll start buying that coin. They'll start buying that asset. They'll start buying it because they know that immediately Tesla places their money, because they have billions of dollars to place inside that market, and it will generate quick profits for them. Are you with me now? So that's why you must know those who you are dealing with. So even investors can cause a huge impact in the market. Imagine a whole quantity of, let's say the quantity of Doge. We are just using a scenario. The quantity of quantity supply of Doge is let's say 50 million units, and a single investor is holding 50% of that quantity. So now, for those that want to invest, this trading, there are different ways that you can start making money. So there are those that they based on sports, those are based on futures, those are based on forex, those are based on synthetic. You will actually find your path. But this, you don't understand these things, you won't even know what you want to do. So let's say, for example, now you are a trader. Someone will actually approach you. By the time they start saying, come and teach me this thing now, I want to invest, what should I invest? Or maybe you are trading crypto, should I invest? You just tell them that go and buy this coin, they just released this new coin. That's what you just tell that person. You don't even understand what is behind that coin, because they just released the coin. You don't even know who is holding it. You don't even know, maybe the dev is holding about 50% of the quantity of that particular coin. If the dev, let's say the dev is holding 50% of it, and you invested $1,000. If the dev remove 50% of it, do you know what that means? The way your money will splash, it's called rug pull. So all those kind of research, you have to understand them. That is how you make research. And when it comes to a particular digital asset, you must understand the use case. All these things, you will hardly find them in PDF. If what I'm explaining now, I didn't even write it here. It's not even here, but I'm saying it right now. Okay, you must understand the use case. Use case means that what is the purpose of this particular digital asset? What is the purpose? Now, BTC has a purpose. It's being used to exchange, to buy things online. So it's actually hello, can you hear me? I think I was breaking. Yeah, I think I'm back. I'm back. You can see I'm actually monitoring the distance so that it won't be like I'm just teaching and I'm not monitoring what is happening. So I'm making sure that you guys, what I'm getting here, you guys are also like what you are getting. I can notice it. So I will pause when I see that the audio is kind of lagging. Do you get? So let's continue. So back to that, and let's just finish on that. You must understand the use case of that particular pair. Eh? Do you understand? So for example, now Bitcoin has a good use case. It has a good use cases. So it is relevant. So they launch a new digital asset now. What is the use case? For example, now it's not quite long when they launch a coin we call Ton, CON. And Ton has a good use case. Before I know it, there are different platforms that have started accepting as form of payment. So that's the use case, a good use case. So that kind of pair, if I invest my money in it, I'm not that afraid because there are some certain things I've analyzed about it. You must understand all these things in the market before you start investing your money because you guys are investors. Okay. Then lastly, about the participants in the crypto market, we have the crypto exchanges. When we talk about crypto exchanges, they are more of like brokers, your brokers. Are you with me now? In the forex market we have brokers. In the crypto markets we have crypto exchanges. So they serve as medium where you can actually buy your digital assets, where you can trade. So your crypto exchanges, the likes of Bybit, Binance, MEXC, KuCoin, BitGet, BingX. There are a lot of them. I'm not even using all of them. I'm just using Bybit. That's all. And BingX. So there are a lot of all these crypto exchanges where you can open an account and sign up with them, and then you start trading. Either you want to trade spot trading or you want to trade futures. Are you with me now? So let's proceed. So let's all these things, there will still be after this first class we have another class, and the next session, which is the third session, will be just Q&A. I'm not teaching anything. So by the time you go through all these things, I believe you will have a question. Let's try to rub mind in mind and you will get some things right. Okay, in case you are newbie and some things are confusing you or anything. So the third class is just Q&A. Are you with me now? So that you can ask any question of your choice. So, but tonight I just want to teach it, and then if you want to go through the recording, you can proceed with it. So let's proceed. Forex versus crypto. Even some big traders, they just mix everything together. Forex, crypto, everything joined. We are just trading it. Everything is trading. But there are differences between them. When we are talking about Forex, it is centralized. Centralized, regulated, involves fiat currencies. So now, this particular words will give you an hint. When someone tells you that Forex is gambling, it is actually regulated. Okay, it's regulated, so it's centralized. So when someone tells you that Forex is gambling, what is that? When banks and financial institutions, when they are participating in the Forex market, unless you don't know what you are doing, that's why you'll be calling trading gambling. What is that? Even the banks, they are at exposure of risk because the money you deposited, you think you deposited money in the banks. The money you deposited is just figures. The money is not there. You are just saying maybe your account balance 10 million, 20 million. It's just there. It's just a digit. Your money is not there. They have used it to go and invest. Either they invest this in the capital markets, or they loan it out, or they loan out your money for them to get interest. Okay, so all these people participate in the forex market. I want to tell me forex is gambling. What is that? There's nothing like gambling, unless you are the one that wants to go and practice that over 2.5 that is in your blood there. You want to go and do it in the forex, unless you just want to go and do that in there. So you know that you are gambling. Gambling is don't know what you are doing. Like the way they put gambling is that once you don't know the outcome, who tell you I don't know the outcome? I just know that it might change. The outcome might change. I know the outcome that I analyze this thing will fall. It's only that there is tendency that the outcome might change. How is that a gambling? It's not a gambling. Okay, so be positive. Be positive. Remove any negative words that you have heard about some things, so that you will have a paved way. Okay. Then when we talk about I said Forex involves fiat currencies. What is fiat? I hope you guys understand what we mean by fiat. Like the money you are spending, the money you are spending in your country is your fiat, a legal tender. How do I define that fiat? It's a legal tender. What that is, what is regulated or authorized by the government to the citizen to do what, to spend, and it's not in is fiat is not backed up by such by assets such as gold or anything, but it's because it is actually authorized and licensed by the government as a legal tender, e.g. naira, the naira we are spending. Are you with me now? So let's move on. Crypto, decentralized, volatile, operates 247. Crypto is not that, when we are talking about decentralized, it means it's not that regulated. Are you with me now? It means it's not that regulated. Volatile means, what is volatile? Like sudden movement or spikes in the market. Forex is very volatile. Volatile means that your $100 can turn to $0.1 very fast. In this crypto market, not that we are, let's just even remove futures. Futures is like a contract. Let's talk about sports. Let's say you buy let's even say you buy USD at the lowest lot size, even the nano lot size, with $100. It cannot just disappear. Your $100 cannot disappear with just one single movement with the lowest lot size. How? What kind of movement is that? But in the crypto market, this thing can crash at once. That is why it's called a volatile market, and you must do what? Try to manage your risk. Okay. Then it operates 247, or like the forex market, which is which is it's open Sunday night around 11 p.m. and the Nigerian time. There are tables for forex sessions, right? How it's open and it close Friday night. Are you with me now? So when it comes to crypto market, it's always 247, 247, always active. Are you with me now? It's always active. 247 means 24 hours a day, 7 days in a week. So trading platform and tools, we have popular platform for Forex. We have for the Forex. For Forex, so as a newbie, I expect you to have downloaded, or you should go and download MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. But I recommend MetaTrader 5, which is MT5 or C-Trader, but I use MT5. These are the platforms. So for popular platform for crypto, we have Binance. I've mentioned them earlier. Coinbase, Bybit, MEXC, and the likes. So when we are talking about the popular platform for MetaTrader, the MT5 is not like your broker. I use me now. You will find a broker. Brokers such as Deriv, brokers such as Xness. There are other brokers out there that you can, but what I use is Deriv. Okay, so you can sign up with them. They will give you login. That login is what you will take to MT5 and sign in to start trading. So MT5 is more of like a general place where you can log in. You can use the login that your broker give you. So you can log in your Deriv into MT5. You can log in your Xness in MT5. Are you getting me? And trade there. It's like a universal way of trading. So you can trade with whichever profit. I said profit. Whichever broker you sign up with. Are you with me now? So let's move on. I think this is almost the last. Yes, understanding market movement. What actually drives this market? You can't hear anything. Just bear with me. I think. What actually drives this market? Understanding market movements. Forex is actually influenced by economic data. Okay, you saw market moving, or someone, even most big traders that just saw that they release news. What do you understand by news? Which is fundamental. What do you understand by news? They release unemployment rate, unemployment, this black blah blah. What is the meaning? What does it mean? What does it mean? How does that affect the currency? You have to understand these things. Economic data can involve unemployment rate. If there is low unemployment rate, the currency of that country will be stronger. Low unemployment rate, the currency of that country will be what? Will be stronger. But if the rate of unemployment is very high, it will weaken. Are you with me now? It will weaken. That's what it actually means. There are other data in the economic data. There are other infos. But example is unemployment rate. Another things that influence the forex markets, that controls this rapid movement you are seeing in the market, interest rates. When we are talking about interest rate, what do you understand by interest rate? I believe every one of us should understand what interest rate means. Let's say you want to go and borrow a loan now. You want to borrow 100,000. They say they are charging you 10% interest rate, which means we are going to pay back 110,000 naira. That is interest rate. Then you go to another lender, and the person says for you to lend this, for you to borrow this particular amount, I'm going to lend you at the rate of 15%. Can you see that you are not going to go and lend from that particular lender? You will go to the one with 10%. Same thing with countries. Same thing with countries. So I'm taking the way I'm trying to break it down so that you understand what is actually behind this thing. For those that are not hearing me clearly, I'm very sorry about that, but just bear with me, okay? I'm trying my best to make sure this thing is good with everyone. So when we're talking about interest rates, if the Apex Bank, which is we have Apex Bank in each countries, they regulate how bank lends money. Okay, so bank is not bank that just determine this is the rate we lends out money. Are you with me now? Is the Apex Bank? I don't want to use CBN because it can apply to any country. It's the Apex Bank that we decide the interest rates. So if the interest rate, are you with me now? If the interest rate is very high, what do you think will happen? It will strengthen the currency of that particular country. Because why will it strengthen it? Because investors will try to come into that country to come and invest. Because if you say a country that one country is their interest rate is 10%, another country their interest rate is 15%, where will you go and invest? You will go to the one with highest interest rate so that people will borrow from you because the interest rate is high. So it will divert investors to go into that country if the interest rate is high. So that is why if they release economic data and it's encompasses interest rates and the interest rate is high, it will strengthen the currency because investors will be willing to come and invest in that country. These are the things that you must understand about the forex market. You must understand the fundamentals. You can see I'm not showing you charts, but I'm telling you some things behind this chart movement you are seeing before we get into technicals at all. Because we have the fundamentals and we have the technical. Okay, that is what influenced the forex market. But when we are talking about crypto, what influenced the crypto market? By adoption. If countries adopt cryptocurrency, it will gain popularity, there will be confidence in people. But if they keep rejecting cryptocurrency, let's say China ban crypto. If they ban it in their country like this, you will see what will happen to crypto. Markets will start crashing because people will panic. They will sell their assets. These are the things. This is how things affect the market that you must understand. Because they will panic if they ban the crypto market from a particular country, it will affect the crypto market. So crypto market is influenced by adoption. Regulations. If there is a strict regulation on crypto in a particular country, it will affect the overall market. Are you with me now? If there's strict regulations, it affects the overall market. So all these things are what influence the market, crypto markets. We also have what we call markets. The last one, market sentiment. Market sentiment means that how you feel. Sentiments, how you feel. You just be like, I feel like market will crash. I feel like markets will do this one. And you start spreading that in, my friend. I think that BTC will crash. So everyone will start panicking. Let me go and sell my this. Let me go and sell my digital asset. Let me go and sell my asset. Let me go and sell my crypto, because of market sentiment, because of what they feel, Okay, that is what we call market sentiment. You can see all these things that are what influence the crypto market. So in summary, forex and crypto are dynamic markets offering trading opportunities, understanding market fundamentals before trading. And lastly, like a key takeaway, always manage risk effectively. We are still going to talk about that one, and I think that will be all for tonight. That will be all for tonight. I believe I didn't take you guys time. For those that didn't get to hear very well, I'm sorry about that. Try to go through the recording if it's actually good, which I believe it will be good. So try to go through it, and there will still be Q&A on, I think, Saturday. Yes, for you to ask your questions. So I will drop the recording tonight, and good night, everyone. It's so good having you guys tonight. I remain myself, Steven. So we'll see you guys in the next class. I think the next class should be tomorrow. Yeah. Good night, everyone.